everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline. I make new videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm trying to get back on my normal upload schedule on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, but we're still in flux with the newborn. But welcome back. Today I have a little try to get ready with you guys. I put on this makeup look. This has been my go-to makeup look since the baby's been born, and it's kind of nice because it's springy, it's easy. I only use one makeup brush in the whole thing, minimal products, and it's just really convenient and nice and easy. And I just feel a little bit more pulled together and, you know, fresh and awake and stuff when I do it. So yeah, I talk about all sorts of good stuff. So let's just hop right into the makeup. All right, let's dive in. It feels so good to like sit down and put on makeup with you guys. If you hear the baby, he's sitting down there. So he's pretty calm right now, but he's kind of moving around. So if you hear a fussing, it's the baby, and I might have to like stop and, you know, grab him. But I'm gonna start off with putting some more SPF on. I have some sunscreen on already, but I'm gonna put some of this Sun Bum Tinted on. This kind of feels like a silicone primer to me, so that's the reason I'm gonna put a little bit on. Plus then I get some extra SPF, which is never a bad thing. But wow, I like feel, it's so weird sitting down and filming again. Like I filmed like a few things right after he was born, a couple weeks after he was born, but definitely not like this, like sitting down talking to you guys. So that feels good to be like sitting down and filming again, putting on some makeup. The first thing I want to talk about is our dog Tahoe. The vlog where I tell you about him isn't up yet, but you'll see it soon. But our dog Tahoe, which if you're new here, he's like always sitting in my background. He had to go to the animal ER, which was super scary. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydro Manic Tinted Glow Hydrator. I just got this, I'm still playing with it, but so far I love it. But yeah, he had to go to the animal ER. We weren't sure what was wrong at first, but he had like a really high heart rate, and he was really warm, like he had a fever. So I'm just gonna use my fingers to put this on. And it was just like really scary. So we took him to the animal ER. They weren't sure what was wrong at first. And then he started kind of like limping and not putting a lot of weight on his left back leg. So they went and checked out what was going on with that and found that he had an abscess near his anal gland on the left side. And it was like 4 or 5 centimeters long. So they had to go in and drain it with surgery. So he had to be, you know, go under and get that drained. And they couldn't put a drain inside of him because of where it was located. So unfortunately he had to like have it left open. And this was, this happened when the baby was 4 weeks old, and it was right when Matt was supposed to go back to work. So Matt ended up taking an extra week off to help take care of Tahoe. He is almost 100% better now. Actually, if you hear something, they're just getting back from the vet. I literally saw them pull in. I'm in my office. Hold on. But yeah, they just got back from the vet. He's here. He is home. Good. You want to come in here with us? Come on. The baby's in here. Ooh, Tahoe. All right, Tahoe, that's enough. Come on, get up on the couch. Get up there. Tahoe, go get on the couch. So yeah, he's almost back to normal. He's still got a little bit of swelling. I was just talking to my husband about it, inside, but he's got like all of his energy back, and he seems almost like back to his normal self, which is awesome. I'm just using the Kiko Milano, but if you guys have ever, the Kiko Milano Skin Tone Concealer, I like half finished that. If you guys have ever had an animal, you know, go to the hospital, it's definitely scary. And like Tahoe's only 7 years old, so it wasn't like, you know, an old age thing. He just got an infection somehow, and we don't know how or why, but just glad he's on the mend. So yeah, they just got back from the vet to check that out. So hopefully by next week, all the meds have like fully worked and he's 100% back to normal. If not, we might have to change up some of his medications, but definitely like was a scary experience, and it was super hard with a newborn because we, we're at the animal ER because this happened at nighttime. So we went to the animal ER at like 9 or 10 at night, and obviously I didn't want to not go with them. So we took the newborn with us, and it was just like a lot, but yeah, glad he's doing better and all of that stuff. So I want to use the Nude Sticks, one of their nudies all over face colors. This is in the shade Bondi Bay. And they advertise this as a blush, but it's definitely like a bronzer shade for me. So I'm going to use that kind of as a bronzer. I've been putting my bronzer up like a little bit higher, and I like the way it looks. So that's fun. But yeah, so that was like the big thing besides the baby was that, Tahoe gave us a little scare there. But like I said, definitely good to have him back and, not be in puppy jail. You'll see in the vlog, we had to like set up a puppy jail for him in our house because they couldn't put in a drain. So he was like, this is gross, but he was like leaking, stuff out of him. So we couldn't have him like, get that all over our house, especially with the newborn. So we set up like a little puppy jail for him. But he's definitely happy to be out of there. But yeah, Matt is back at work this week. Obviously he's home right now because he had to take Tahoe to the vet for me because there was no way I was taking Tahoe to the vet with a newborn. It's just by myself. That was just a lot. So for blush, I'm going to use this tinted Hue Stick. This is in the shade Rise. This is gorgeous. Again, I just got this. I've been just trying this out, and it is so pretty. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous, but the actual product is really nice too. So how I like to use it, I just put it on my fingers. It is super pigmented. Kind of spread it between the two fingers and then just tap it. I'll put a little bit on my eyelids too. This has kind of been my like go-to look, like if I put on makeup since the baby was born, this is kind of what I've been using. Some of this is new stuff that I got at the 21 Days of Beauty sale, obviously, and some of it's old, so not old, but like stuff I've had for a while. But like this is gonna be so pretty for the summer for like a good flushed cheek look. I think I got too much, to be honest, though. I'll kind of show you what I do when I get too much of it. But I like that I can kind of make like a one-toned look at it. You can use this on your lips too. I haven't used it on my lips. Maybe I'll do that today. I was just kind of wearing like chapstick. But I like that I can kind of just like do, one monotone look. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that hydromatic stuff. This is what I kind of do if it gets too much, and just again on my two fingers just kind of tap over that just to like tone it down a little bit. If you've been using like a sponge or something, you do the same thing, but just tone it down just a little bit. But that's just like so pretty. I love this thing. Like I said, maybe I'll try it on my lips today. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Clinique Chubby Stick. Yeah, but it's just been an interesting adjustment with Matt going back to work. Just because like everything happened all at once with the dog and the baby, and yeah, but me and the baby and the dog are settling in. Hopefully we'll get on a good routine. This is only like day 2 of me being by myself. Because my dad and his wife were here the first day Matt went back to work, so that was nice, like a little bit easier of a transition. But yeah, hopefully we'll like settle into a routine. He's like passed out asleep right now, which is great. But yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things to get used to. I talked about my birth experience in a different video, so if you're curious about, me giving birth, I'll leave that video up in the corner and down below. But he's been a pretty good baby. I'm just gonna set a little bit. I have my e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. This is like almost empty. I'm trying to like use it up. This stuff's great though. I'll make that. I'm just gonna powder my cheeks. A little bit on my forehead. I'm looking a little shiny. That new sunscreen I put on first is a little shiny. I'm gonna let the dog in and soothe the baby and then we'll finish up. All right. He's fussing a little bit, so I'm gonna try to finish up. But yeah, he's a fairly good baby. He definitely gets gassy quite easily. But he sleeps pretty good at night. He eats really well. And he just like loves to be cuddled. That's like the only thing is like, I love cuddling him, obviously. Don't take this the wrong way. But you know, sometimes you gotta do stuff with your hands, but he just wants to be held. So he's finally big enough for the carrier. So we've been trying that because he was pretty small when he was born. So for a while there, he wasn't big enough for the carrier, so I couldn't use it. But he's finally big enough, so that's great. Which also means we can go on like hikes and take the dog for walks and stuff like that. I'm just using my e.l.f. brow pencil. But yeah, I mean, just like I feel like any baby, it's definitely an adjustment and learning what works for him, because every baby is unique and, you know, we gotta do what's right for us. You can't like look at what someone else is doing and, you know, think that that's automatically gonna work for your baby or gonna be right for your baby and your family, you know? So it's definitely been learning and adjusting period, but definitely happy to have him here, and he's so sweet and adorable. And he's finally fitting in all of his clothes, which is fun. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. He was just so small, he like didn't fit in a lot of stuff at first. So he's finally starting to fit in some stuff. But yeah, I have a few fun videos coming up. I'm gonna give you some mini reviews eventually on some of the stuff I've been using. And I bought over the course of the past few weeks, you know, and before and the baby was born and stuff. I have a lot of stuff I've been like trying out and using. So yeah, I'll definitely give you some reviews. I have a couple mascaras I got from Influencer. One's a primer and one's just the mascara. They're both from Morphe that like go together. I don't think I'm gonna use the primer today, but it's really interesting. It's a blue color. It supposedly makes the black of this mascara even blacker. I don't know if that's true, but I haven't tried this too much. But first of all, I love the packaging and the actual mascara. It's like a metal tube. It feels awesome. And I do love the brush on this. I just haven't tried it out enough to give like a full opinion on it. The one time I did use it, I used it with the primer, so I wasn't sure, you know, what was doing what there. This brush holds a lot of the mascara on it though. Like, I did not have to dip back in to do my other eye, which is crazy. Normally I would dip back in between the eyes. But this just has so much on it. Now I don't think this is waterproof, that's the other thing. If you're considering, you know, looking at this. What do we think? It is pretty, did make my lashes fairly long. I'm not sure if they're like holding a curl or anything, but you'll see. All right, let me try this Hue Stick as a lipstick and then we will be done. Normally this would take me a lot less time. Like if I'm just standing, you know, in my bathroom doing this. Ooh. Like I said, that's really pigmented. It's such a pretty color though. All right, right, so that's the whole look. Wow, I really like that color on my lips too. It's such a pretty color. All right, I'm gonna go blow dry my hair hopefully, and I'll be back to close out this video. All right, this is the finished look. I need a haircut so badly. My ends are getting scraggly. I haven't gotten a haircut since January, so it is definitely time. I think I'm gonna get one next month. But anyway, I really love this makeup look. Like I said in the beginning, it's a really nice, easy spring, quick makeup look. I just feel really like pulled together and nice when I do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If there's something, I have a hair going across my face. If there's something you want me to talk about in my next Get Ready With Me, my next chatty one, leave me any of your questions or anything down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.